Information is within reach.
Okay, you're about to meet a former Justice Department prosecutor who worked thousands on the border. He says he's seen some pretty shocking and horrific things you haven't heard about before. Let's bring in Matt Pinksker. Great to see you, Matt.
Hi, thank you for having me on.
So what have you seen?
Well, it's pretty horrifying. The problem is that because we're not securing the border, the cartels have taken over, and they've taken their notes from ISIS when it comes to brutalizing, torturing, even murdering people on both sides of the border.
Can you give us some cases?
Oh, absolutely. I can tell you how they abducted an innocent person, took him up to the border, put drugs on him, ordered him to cross the border illegally. When he refused, they stabbed him in the gut. I know this because in court, he lifted his shirt up to show where the stab wound was. I mean, I want to keep it PG here, but I've just seen graphic things. I saw people covered in torture marks, whether being cut to pieces or just burned or having hot oil poured over their head. And it's brutal. And this is happening right here on both sides of the border because the cartels have completely taken over.
Okay, and also child trafficking too, and human trafficking, right?
Absolutely. 99.9% of all people illegally entering the country are forced to pay the cartels a fee of about $6,000 to $8,000 to cross into the country. Illegal immigration is not just people trying to come into the country, it's human trafficking. And again, it's controlled by the cartels.
I mean, go ahead. You make a common sense point that, of course, they're trying to cross illegally because a lot of these illegals, not a lot, let me back up. Some of these illegals have criminal records, so they're going to cross illegally, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I did a study, took a sample size of 656 illegal aliens I prosecuted. 1 in 3 of them had a criminal record. Now, why are they entering illegally? Because of their criminal background, because of their danger to America. They're unable to enter legally. They can't get allowed to enter legally, so that's what they do. They pay the cartels a lot of money so they can be trafficked in illegally. And I can tell the American people, I personally prosecuted multiple child molesters, rapists, murderers. I mean, we hear stories from politicians in D.C. that it's just a bunch of good, honest people looking for work. And yes, most are, but there's still a significant number. I said 1 in 3 had a criminal record. 1 in 3 are people who have criminal records in the U.S. Many others have criminal records in their country of origin, which is why they're escaping their countries for a fresh start elsewhere.
Understood. So do walls work?
Absolutely. Let me tell you a story. Where I was, about 200 miles of border, a single mile of border wall was erected on a community college campus just 150 yards from the border itself. That campus, before the wall, is having multiple times a week illegal aliens crossing across campus, creating problems, as well as the cartels conducting major drug deals on the college's tennis courts. What did they do? They built just a 1 mile wall, and not only did it reduce everything, not just reduce, almost completely stop it, it made much more, made Border Patrol able to do their job because it created natural choke points at both ends of the wall where they could more easily catch people. And when they went around it, and when people tried to go over the